Hey guys, I got this stuff last night. I went to a private craft store. This is it. And it is right across the street, literally, from my grooming salon. This is like the third or fourth time I've been there, and they've been there for a couple years. But I started thinking to myself, oh, maybe they have lace scraps over there. So I went over there, and this is what I spent. $60.22. Now, let me show you. I got this. The first man a girl falls in love with is her daddy. And I bought this. It's a really light piece of wood, and it was 85 cents. And I thought it would make a really, I was going to use this on a card to sell on eBay for Father's Day. Picked up some pink envelopes. $1.35 for all those pink envelopes. 48 cents for these little carrots. $1.35 for the birdhouses. I paid $1 for these 3 little bunnies. So like 33 cents a piece. These little wooden bunnies that I'm sure will sit inside, or well, they'll be in some kind of flower cluster on a card. This was $1.65. I don't know how much is on here, but I thought it's kind of nifty, and then I'm sure there would be some paper collection that would work with. $1.65. There's a bunch on there. There's more than a yard. Okay, and then I bought some stuff. Some lace that was by the yard. And I mean, it was cheap. The stuff was like $1 a yard, $1.50 a yard. This must have been $1 because I got 3 yards of that. This is actually, it looks pretty boring, but I think it's really pretty. And I got 3 yards of that. I got a yard of this. And this was 2 cents an inch. 2 cents an inch. I got a dozen yards of this, which was a penny an inch. So that means it was 36 cents a yard. I got a dozen yards. And then look at this. Vintage lace. Now this was $2.85 a yard. And they had about 1.75 yards. So I took all of it. And it's right here. So pretty. So that's all the stuff that was cut by the yard. Alright. Then I got this beautiful doily for $2.85. This one was $2.85. And this one was $2.85. So I got those 3 doilies, and those will be for some kind of junk journals. Now, the rest of this was in grab bags. And each grab bag was $4.50 a piece. So there was 4 grab bags. So let's see, $4.50 is 9. 9 and 9 is 18, and then $2. So $20. I got this whole container full. And a lot of this stuff, like this is more than 1 yard because I used a little bit of that on my journal I just shared. So then there's like at least 1 yard of that, and 1 yard of that, and probably 2 yards. And I mean, there's probably 1 yard of that. There's probably 1.5 yards of that. I mean, this is just fabulous. Fabulous. I mean, there is a lot. And there's probably 2 yards of this. I mean, and there's probably, yeah, 1 yard of that. And it's going to suck. So I'm going to have to sort all through this and Oh, look how pretty that is. So there's a yard of that. And then we got this teeny tiny little lace. But this is the kind of stuff I like to put around the edges of my cards. I'm so happy. Then there's this blue and white. And this one. I mean, look at this. There's probably 3 yards of that. This will make nice flowers. There's this. I mean, honestly, there's so much. I can't even believe I got all this. Look at that. I got all of this for 20 bucks. Here's some more of that. There's some cool gold stuff. Oh, this is gold and colored. Huh. That's kind of neat. This gold. More of that. This is kind of cool. This would be pretty on a card. And then you put a paper flower on each one of those. I mean, I know a lot of people find stuff like this at the second or the like Goodwill and stuff. But I feel like this was even cheaper than Goodwill. Ooh, there's more of this. This is so pretty. This was in there. There's a lot of that. More of that. And that. I mean, guys, I don't... I mean, I feel silly going through all of it, but look at it. Ooh. I used to have some like this. I like it. And then there's this. There's a ton of this. There's like 3 yards of this. This is awesome. Then there's this weird. This is weird. Somebody tell me what this is that has these snaps on it. I don't get it. That's pretty. And you can run ribbon through it. I am just beyond ecstatic. Look at this. So, yeah, all of that.